Jordan, how's it going?
Good man, how are you?
Just living the dream, bro. Just living the dream in Colombia right now.
That's fire.
Whereabouts you from, man?
Huh?
Whereabouts you from?
Where am I from?
Yeah.
I'm from California, but I got stationed in Oklahoma right now, like some smallest city in Oklahoma.
Bro, are we good for the next 45 minutes or so?
Yeah.
Cool, bro. I guess we can just jump right into it. Obviously, seems like you booked it at a time today, right? So you can make more money, have more freedom with Amazon FBA. I guess like for you, bro, what was like the biggest reason behind wanting to get into Amazon FBA right now?
The biggest reason that I want to join Amazon FBA?
Yeah.
Uh Definitely like I want to build something for myself because right now I'm just in the Air Force and the pay is trash, the hours are
Really?
horrible.
Really?
Yeah, like they don't take care of you at all. Like and I'm
I'm
just
gonna
I'm
take
just
care of you?
nah, nah.
How's up?
They just everything that you do, it's on their timing. Like even if you want to go use the bathroom, like it's on their timing. You eat on their schedule. Anything that you do, it's like you just become a robot, you know? Like you lose all of like your normal human decency and just do whatever they tell you. And yeah, I wanted to
Damn,
start
bro.
Amazon FBA because like I want to build something for myself with especially with all my free time here. Like
Hmm.
once I get off work, I all I do is just go to the gym and then after that I have
Yeah.
nothing.
Damn, bro. That must feel draining.
Yeah.
Like not being
Super.
able to do whatever you want whenever you want. I guess how long has that been going on for?
Well, it started December 16th of last year. That's when I joined.
Yeah. And what's like the biggest outcome you're looking for with Amazon FBA? I'm assuming just freedom, like financial freedom and
Yeah,
time freedom.
yeah. Financial freedom and time freedom. And then like there's this thing called Palace Chase in the Air Force. So if you can like start transitioning into reserves and then I would be able to like go back home and instead of working 5 days a week for like 50 hours a week, you only work one weekend a month, and then I could do Amazon FBA full time instead of just like a
Oh,
part time.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but is it really worth having to go through all that training just to have 1 week off?
Yeah.
Yes. Right. I guess like for you, bro, like so you've been in Air Force for how long, by the way?
Since December 16th of last year, so only like 6 months, 7 months.
6 months.
Yeah.
Okay, bro. I guess like what would you bro, I'm not gonna you don't sound like you're over the moon, like you're not flying private jets, like living at a beach, right? I guess like what would you change about the hours you're forced to like work there or like the income you are making? Or what would you change?
I mean, I would definitely change the hours because like we start
Hours?
at 6 and then we'll end at 4. And I did the yeah, so right now I'm only making 2,000 a month, and then I did the hours and I'm making like $7 an hour. So I'd rather put all of my time into something else that I know, like, if I stay hard with it, stay consistent, like, I'll actually get a better outcome instead of just
Yeah.
feeling like drained every day, like you said.
Damn, bro. Well, it's like you working like how many hours a week you working?
Like 50 to 60.
Bro, my cousin's in the Air Force, bro. Like every time I see him, he looks like a zombie. Wait,
Yeah.
with you? And it's like for you, bro, it's like you working like 40, 50, 60 hours a week and only making $7 an hour. Like, what's that actually taken away from?
It's taken away from a lot because, like, I'm just sitting in the office, like, barely doing any work. And even if you finish all your work for the day, for the week, like, you're still on their hours. So it's not
What
like
do you
you can
mean?
go home or do anything that you need.
What do you mean when you finish work, you still have to? What do you mean? I'm confused.
Okay, so like say you're set up with like a bunch of tasks in that day or there's a bunch of things that you need to do within the week. If I finished everything that I needed to do for that day, then I still have to sit there until 4 o'clock. Like I can't leave.
Damn,
Yeah.
that sounds cooked, bro.
Yeah. And then like even if you're finished with everything, if someone comes in and like you're not doing shit and you explain that you already finished, bro, they're gonna fucking get on your ass about it. So
That literally it just feels like it just feels like slavery, bro.
yeah, exactly. That's it.
Yeah, it's like you working these hours and those now, and I'm supporting. Like, bro, has that like how has that had an impact on you, man?
Wait, sorry, you were cutting out. What was that?
Like, bro, it's like you working all these hours and feeling drained. It's like, how is that having an impact on you, man?
I mean, it definitely sucks because I know, like, I genuinely know that there's so many more things that I could do to, like, just take better time of my day. Like, if
Like
I
what?
just anything, like, I feel like a zombie, like you said, bro. I go to work, I do the like repetitive tasks every day, and then I come back and I go to the gym, and then I feel like useless. Like I'm not learning anything. I'm not doing
Useless?
anything. Yeah, I'm not learning anything here. And
That's a very strong language, right? Useless. Well, what do you mean by useless, bro?
useless, I mean like I'm not taking advantage of the time that I have in the day. Like I'm here in the middle of nowhere. Like all my friends are back home. I don't have any distractions, so I feel like right now would be the best time for me to focus on something and just build something.
Yeah, definitely, man. Like, I'm also curious, man. If it's been 6 months, like, what shifted now that made wanting to like have more financial freedom and time freedom more of a priority?
Well, right now is like really my first chance of real freedom. So like when you first join any branch of
More
the military,
freedom.
you go through basic training, and then you don't have your phone for months. All you're doing is like training. So I was in boot camp when I first joined, and you wake up at 5 and your day ends at 9. So 16-hour days for 7 days a week for like 3 months straight.
That's what you were doing.
Yeah. So
Damn,
that's
that,
how it starts. And then once you finish training, then you'll go to tech school. And then that's where you learn the actual job that you're going to be doing in the Air Force. And then after that, then they'll send you to your first base, which is where I'm at now. And then like now, it's like a regular job. I just go to work. And then after that, I just come back to my dorm. And
well, well, Jordan, what even caused you to get into like the Air Force in the first place, man? And you're working 16 hours a day in the first 3 months.
yeah. So honestly, I never saw myself joining the Air Force. This is never something I wanted to do.
Oh, why'd you join?
Because so my dad, he's an immigrant from the Philippines, and when I was in high school, he had asked me like, "Yo, could you join for me, like to help me with my immigration status?" And I was like, at first I was like, "Bro, nah, like I don't want to do that." But then I realized like I wouldn't have the life that I had if he wasn't like working so hard, and
Yeah.
he wanted out of return from us was just for us to be like all together as a family, and that's
Mm,
what made him happy. He wasn't like materialistic, and I just I want to be able to help him out now because he retired
hmm.
and he's like scared to go outside because he doesn't want to get picked up from ICE. So I
Yeah.
feel bad, like he can't even enjoy his retirement, and yeah,
Yeah.
like
Well, look,
definitely. What'd you say?
yeah. Yeah. Continue.
Definitely like within a few months, like hopefully a year, I can like scale this super fucking high, and then
Hopefully, hopefully,
hopefully, yeah. Or I
hopefully. Do you know why that's dangerous, bro?
why?
It's like imagine if your friend told you, so yo, Jordan, hopefully I'll go to the gym tomorrow.
Oh,
How likely is he gonna go to the gym tomorrow?
you're right.
Yeah. So it's like the biggest thing that I'm assuming it's like you did this for your dad, right? It's like you didn't voluntarily go. Is another reason is like you wanting to get that financial freedom and time freedom, like to spend time with your dad as well. Was that like another main reason?
Yeah, because definitely if I was able to get financial freedom, then I wouldn't have to be here, because what they want out of this for me is like they want me to finish my contract, and then they think like big companies hire military first over other people. And I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't like, oh, actually, it's like what you said. I don't want to get out of this and just hope that a big company is gonna like hire.
exactly.
And even then, I'd still just be working for another person. I'd probably be working horrible hours,
Yeah,
and instead of just like building something for myself. And if I
yeah,
fail, then it's on me. Like I didn't put enough work into it.
yeah. Of course, bro. And it's like the biggest thing is like, why is that so important for you? Like building your own thing and not working for someone else.
Because it's what I saw my mom doing when she was like growing up in her business. She
Mhm.
sells like life insurance, and it's not like a W-2 type of job, you know? And I was just when I was growing up, she always told me about like entrepreneurship and It's just something I always understood what she meant by that, but I never thought that
Mm.
I would be so interested in it. And ever since like being here, I feel like the craziest need to take advantage of my time and actually do something.
Really?
Yeah.
How so? What do you mean? The craziest name?
Like I just I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like I would hate myself in the future if I didn't take advantage of the time that I had here. Like I literally come here after work and I do absolutely nothing. Like I just watch videos on TikTok of people like building their own businesses and yeah, I don't want to because my mom wants me to work for her and I'm like I don't want to do that because
Hmm.
I don't see
Why
myself
not?
selling like life insurance with her. I can't see myself doing that. I can't see myself in the Air Force. Can't see myself hoping to get hired by a big company. Like
Mm.
this is something that I've just been wanting to do and just yeah,
Yeah.
start.
How long have you been wanting to do this for when it comes to like starting your own thing?
Well, I've always had the idea of it like ever since I saw what my mom did when I was growing up. Like she would take me to her meetings and she would show me the lifestyle that her coworkers were living and I was like, "Wow, this is amazing. Like you guys have a mansion, you guys got a
Mm.
Lambo, Rolls Royce." And then but I realized like obviously as I grew up, they built that for themselves, and
Hmm.
there's really just no one to blame other than yourself when you're trying to take
Of
your own
course,
path. Like if
of
you're
course.
working for someone, you could just make up excuses and say like, "Oh, this is they're holding me back. They're not being fair with this, or this person's
Mm.
more than I am."
Yeah, yeah, of course, bro. Like, bro, I'm also curious. Like, what's like your main reason to take more of that like one-on-one help from someone like Yusuf and Arda, rather than just trying to like figure it out on yourself, bro? Like YouTube, TikTok. Like, what's like the main reason behind that?
Because one thing that I saw Arda say, he was like, "Yeah, you could learn Amazon FBA. There's so much information online, but there's a lot of bullshitters. Like everyone's just fake about it." And then I saw that he met up with one of his students that was doing like super well in the first few months, and then the they were talking about other mentorships, and they were saying that or his student was talking about other mentorships and he was saying I signed up for this one and I was not selling at all for my first few months, so he just gave up because the mentorship was so bad. The only thing they taught him was like, okay, this is how you set up your Amazon seller account, and
Yeah,
there you go, that was it. And then
yeah,
they were talking about their mentorship was really one-on-one help, and he actually got into it with him.
yeah. Well, it's like, bro, how I see is like every mentorship does work to a certain extent. It's just going into and committing yourself to the fullest, right? So, like, for that guy, I think I know who you're talking about. It's Do you know his name by any chance?
I forgot his name, but I remember in the video he was wearing like a black shirt and a gold chain.
Yeah, it
They
was Tyler. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, no, I was with them last week. Tyler, Art, and Abram in Miami, and it's like I had the same conversation with them as well, and I want to do the same thing. It's like I think that most mentorships work, and the reason why it doesn't work for some people and end up blaming the mentorship is because they didn't join the mentorship and commit to 1,000,000%,
mhm.
right? And it's like I asked him the same thing. I was like, Tyler, like, be honest with me. I know, like, oh, like we all work with Art now, but it's like, do you honestly feel like you committed 1,000,000% to that mentorship? And he's like, no, I didn't. Right. So that's why I hear a lot from people. They're saying, "Oh, like that mentorship might not work, but it's like at the end of the day, man, like if you knew, like Jordan, even with you, if you joined the mentorship and you committed 1,000,000%, do you honestly feel like you would get the results?"
Yeah.
Exactly, bro. Right. The biggest thing is, bro, like why is getting more of that one-on-one help and that advanced approach like so important to you like now, bro?
I guess just so I would be able to ask questions and be guided in the right direction. And then once I figure out the system and the path of it, and like I start getting my own routine, start figuring out the ropes of it, then I would just slowly ask for less help and just try to figure it out myself.
Okay.
And then, yeah,
Why that though? Like trying to figure it out all on yourself after you get the mentorship.
because I feel like if I just keep going back and forth, asking for help like 24/7, I'm never gonna get used to it, you know? I'm just gonna always rely on asking for help instead of at least taking
Yeah,
some real action by
of
myself.
course,
And
of course.
because for
Yeah.
me, the way that I learn, like when I'm at work and they're trying to teach me something new, they'll tell me how to do it and they'll explain it, and then I just forget it. I forget the name. I forget how to do it. I have to do it a few times. But when they give me like a little bit of help and then I start doing it myself and I just start doing trial and error and figuring out how to, like the easiest way for me to do it other than their way, then it sticks with me way more.
Yeah, of course. So, like, bro, what have you actually done in the past then when it comes to like finding that one-on-one help, that one-on-one mentorship? What have you actually done about that?
What have I done in the past for one-on-one
Yeah.
help?
Yeah, like what have you actually done when it comes to like investing into yourself so you can get the right skill set so you can get that freedom?
One thing I will say, yeah, it doesn't really translate as much, but when I was in high school, I transferred my sophomore year to this like, or I played volleyball 4 years in my high school career, and then my freshman year I was like at this shitty Division 5 school, and I had only joined because my friends were like, oh, just try out,
Hmm.
and then I
Okay.
started taking it seriously. I had transferred to a Division 1 school that my sister had played at, and then the coach, I was doing hella like extra work with him. He helped me on the side a lot. And then
Hmm.
eventually I just started catching the ropes of their program and like how he wants me
Yeah.
to become as a player. And then I just started figuring it out by myself. Also, just by watching him coach other people, I could tell what he wanted out of me. And
Mm.
literally, I'm not even joking, bro. Every single day, sophomore year to my senior year, I was in the gym from 7 to 8 before school. And then obviously we'll go to school. From 4 to
Yep.
6 was like regular school practice. And then 8 to
Yep.
10 was my club, like my traveling team practice. And
Hmm.
my only goal, like my big goal out of that was to win the Division 1
Yeah.
championship. And sophomore year, we didn't get it. Junior
Yeah.
year, we were
I'm
close.
also asking. I'm also asking. What have you done when it comes to investing into like a mentorship? When it comes to like making money and getting that
Mentorship. This is my first mentorship that I've like ever
it's
invested.
mentorship.
Yeah, first one.
Oh, that bro. What? Okay. Well, like, what prevented you in the past from like finding a mentorship?
Finding a
I don't know, bro.
mentorship. I don't know. Like every time I've looked for one, it's like none of them felt real or like really intrigued me. But
What
when
do you
I
mean?
saw Arda's, I was like, nah, this is one that really interests me, and I feel like I genuinely feel like it's real, and I wanna, I just wanna
Yeah.
start it
Well, like,
like
what makes you feel like it wouldn't be real? Right?
other mentorships.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like the one thing that they'll always mention in the beginning is like the money. So they'll mention the money right away, and then that's like the only thing that they're focused on. They're not focused on like how you will become in the long run. They don't mention anything about staying with you in the future. It's all
Yeah.
just they'll start you give them money, they'll start you up or like start you up, and then that's it. But with Arda's, they were talking about it's real one-on-one. You have everyday calls.
Of course.
He
Of course.
doesn't want to set you up and then
Yeah.
just leave
Yeah.
you dry. They'll
Of
set you
course.
up. They want you to build something for yourself in the long run, and then yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Of course. You get like daily calls. You get like that full time support. But it's like
yeah.
before. It's like how would you know if you didn't even try it? Right. So it's like where does that belief actually come from, bro? When it comes to like having that kind of like that uncertainty of like, oh, is this program real? Can it even work? Like, where does that actually come from?
I don't know. Like when I've looked at mentorships before, it's yeah, that like that's true. How would I know how it would be if I never tried it? But I guess before I just never felt the like right now I just have the biggest urge to try it. Like
Yeah.
I feel like I would just be
You didn't
messed
feel the
up.
urge. You didn't feel the urge 3 months ago when you're working 16-hour days, bro.
Nah, because I didn't have my phone. Like, it was like prison. Yeah,
Yeah.
we
But it's
had
like, but I think, man, it's like, how long have you really been wanting to do this? Like, getting that financial freedom and time freedom so you can spend time with your dad. Like, how long have you really been wanting to do that for?
well ever since I got out of boot camp, which was like yeah, 3 months ago. I just because
Yeah.
I've been for 6 months. It was the first 3 months in boot camp, and then three
Hmm.
months I was like, bro, this shit is
Yeah.
terrible. I don't want to do
Yeah.
this.
Of course. And like I'll be real with you, bro. Like I'm actually a coach in the program. Right? So my biggest thing is if you come to me and your goal is to like, bro, I mean 10, 20K a month and work less hours, I'm gonna hold you to that standard. It's like that's literally my job as a coach. So bro, like 3 months is a long time. I'm gonna be honest with you. Right. So like in these past 3 months, like what actually prevented you from going out and actually committing to a mentorship?
Mm, honestly, nothing. It's just like I guess I would just say when I was in my tech school, it was just nonstop studying because if I didn't pass any of those tests, then they would have like given me a shitty job and I would have been like flipping fucking burgers for the Air Force. So
Yeah.
definitely something I was focused on. But yeah,
Like in
honestly,
the yeah, like
yeah, nothing has
mhm.
really stopped me from starting now. I just lately,
Yeah, it's like you're on the call. It's like you're on the call, right? It's like you're already 50% there. But it's like over the past 3 months, it's like 3 months is a long time, bro. Right. So it's like, is it fair to say like you actually haven't committed to that level, bro? Is that fair to say?
yeah, yeah, that's fair to say.
Yeah. And it's like, I guess like if you knew what bro, if you knew 1,000,000% that if you committed to a mentorship, you'd actually get that freedom, like would you actually do it if you knew 1,000,000%?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And
And bro, so,
I think no matter what, with this mentorship, or I mean, any mentorship, if whoever it
yeah,
was, I would be committing a millions percent because it's not something like if like they already made it. They're the ones trying to help me. They're going out of their way to help me.
yeah,
And it really all depends on how much I put in to
of
get out of
course.
it. Yeah.
Of course. And it's like Aaron, he used to fuck great, bro. Like I work with actually pull me I actually joined the mentorship around like a year and a half ago. But it's like at the end of the day, man, it's like was it like a little bit of that uncertainty that really held you back? Like that uncertainty?
Yeah.
Okay, like how so though?
I don't know. I guess I was kind of just sitting and I was kind of just like, "Oh,
Yes?
I guess I'll just,"
You,
yeah, I was like,
yes? Oh,
I
you
guess
know,
I'll
bro.
just sit with the Air Force and then hope to get a job by a big company. And then after that, I'll try to scale it up to something new and figure out my own heights. But I
Yeah,
really, I can't, I don't want to do that.
yeah.
I want to just wait
And
for this contract to end.
yeah, and it's like I'm not to be a dickhead, man. But do you see how having that uncertainty over these past 3 months has caused us to stay in the same position, man?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
How so?
Because I'm just here doing the same thing. Like if I had started 3 months ago, like who knows what I could have
Yeah,
already had my own system. I would have been understanding everything already, and it just would have been a matter of time until
yeah,
I
yeah.
really got super successful with it and got that
Of
financial freedom.
course. Of course. And it's like, do you have a calculator with you, by the way? You
Yeah.
have a calculator? Cool. So it's like, it'll make sense in a second, man, but it's like, how much do you want to make per month? In the
Um.
next 6 months, how much you want to make per month in the next 6 months?
Oh, in the next 6 months? Okay. Probably like
Don't give me a realistic goal, man. Don't give me a realistic goal. Give me like what you actually want to get to, by the way.
what I actually want. Okay, definitely probably like 15, 20,000.
Probably, or like, is it 20,000?
Yeah, 20,000.
20,000. Okay. Okay. And then, how many hours you're working like what? How many, like 60 hours a week, you said right now? Okay. Like, how many hours do you want to be like working per week?
I mean, however much I would need to.
Like do you
I feel
like
like
no aside from FBA, man, because it's like that's the vehicle that's gonna get you to
besides
that financial
that,
freedom.
feel like 40 to 50. I would do that.
It's like 40, it's like 20 hours. Okay, cool. So put in your calculator, man.
Yeah.
Go in your calculator. Do 20,000
Yep.
times about three.
Times three.
What's that?
60,000.
Bro, is it fair to say you having this uncertainty over the past 3 months has costed you $60,000?
Yeah, for sure.
What makes you feel like it has though?
Because, like I said, just who knows where I could have been by now.
Yeah.
Like if I
It's
was hopped on the call and just started 3 months ago.
um yeah. Would $60,000 be looking pretty good in your checking account right now, man?
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, it's like well, like it's like that $60,000. Like, what could you even do with it by now, man? like you having that 60K? Like what would that like be impacting?
I definitely could have just helped my whole family out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. And it's like that's one thing. And it's like if you go on your calculator again, right? You're on like 40 hours a week.
Mhm.
It's like do 20 times
20 times 40,
yeah, do 20 times 4
800
sounds about three.
times 3, 2400.
So is it fair to say letting this uncertainty overcome you over the past 3 months has cost us 2,400 hours as well?
Yeah.
Well, what makes you agree though?
Because 2400 hours, like, bro, how many days is that even? Divided
That's
by
100. That's exactly 100 days.
it's 100 days. Like, I just lost 100 full days, bro.
Yeah. And it's like I was in the same position as well, man, like a year and a half ago. I wasted a good 6 months. Like
Mhm.
for me, like what costed me, I costed like my biggest thing was like that fear of failure and also that uncertainty that you're feeling. And like I let that overcome me because I got scammed before. And that costed me like 6 months of time and also like $50,000. I was like, yeah, right.
Yeah.
And it's like you knowing that, man, you knowing that it's costing you 100 hours, 100 days, I mean, and $60,000. Like, how does that actually sit with you?
Yeah, I just don't know why I never started before, or even I feel like I could have started before I even joined the Air Force, because I was sitting in the like I was just sitting at home working at Starbucks waiting for them to tell me when my ship out date was. So I feel like I've definitely lost more than 100 hours and $60,000, because I was
100
waiting to
days.
be shipped out for like 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's like, bro, if you continue to hold on to this uncertainty, even for the next 6 months, like, what do you feel like your life's gonna look like?
Same exact spot, working these long hours, just working like a slave.
Yeah. It's like most importantly, man, it's like how would your dad feel knowing that you letting this uncertainty overcome you, you can't spend those like hours with your parents, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he would be honestly, I don't even know, because he's the type to like he wanted me to do this, so
Yeah.
I know that.
I'm assuming your dad's still missing you right now, right? You being at
Yeah,
camp,
for
working
sure.
16 hours a day, right?
Yeah,
So yeah. And it's like, man, like, even though I'm telling you, yeah, it's just uncertain, it's like, are you sure you need to make that change now and let go of that uncertainty? Because you don't have to. Like, even though I'm telling you this. Are
yeah,
you sure you need to let go of that uncertainty like today?
yeah.
You're like, why though? Even though like I'm telling you, like why do you need to like that let that go today?
Because I just want to start. I want to fill my days with something that I know that I'm trying to build that could be good for me, and yeah.
Yeah. All right, bro. And the biggest thing is like you working like 40 hours a week and making like what, 20K a month. Like you know how it is, man. Like are you Hispanic by the way?
No, I'm Filipino.
You're Filipino. Oh, cool. Like we're both ethnic, man. So it's like numbers, like money is just on numbers on the screen, right? It's like it's all fake. So you making them out of money and working this, I was like, what that generally do for you, like personally?
Wait, what?
You making 20K a month and working 40 hours a week, like 20 hours less now. Like, how would that change anything in the next 6 months? Like, what would like life look like? You like working less and making more money and having that more of that freedom.
Bro, I would be hanging out with my family all the time. Like, my sisters are struggling too, because they live in California, and like rent
Really?
there is fucking stupid expensive. And what's it called? My youngest sister, she she's low key an idiot, and she just blows all her money, and she always asks us for rent money, but my sisters like don't give her money anymore. And then so she went to me, and then I just gave her $4,000 the other day, which was like more than half of what was in my account. And now I'm over here rationing, because like I'm in a dorm, I'm not paying my rent, so I feel like I just felt bad. I
Yeah.
don't see my sister on the street, you know?
Yeah. And like the thing is, like, where does that drive actually come from? Because I'm the same way with me. Like, I want to really provide for my family as well and be like the man. Like, I can do that now. So if you were like, I'm kind of seeing a very similar pattern. Like, where does that actually drive come from to like provide for your family, like take care of everyone?
It comes from my dad, because Like I said,
Bro.
the only reason like I joined was because he asked me to, and at first I was like, nah, I don't want to. And then over time, there was just nights where I was thinking like I wouldn't have anything without the work of my dad, and he sacrificed so much. Like
Yeah,
he was sleeping at work because so he worked in Long Beach, which was a 2 hour drive from where we lived. And
yeah.
instead of him coming home at night, he would just sleep. He would sleep there in his car, and he did that for years. Like I can't even
Damn.
count how many years he did that. So I just
Yeah,
like he did before, he provided for us, and I want to be the one providing for my family now.
definitely. Right. Same thing with me. My dad worked on the railway. So I'm from Sydney. Like my dad worked in the railway, like the train tracks. And the biggest thing for me, that was my that was like my motivator. Because they'd be working like 10, 12 hours a day. And it's like, I know how it is. Cause like if you can't spend time with your family, like your son, especially like me, it's like I knew that had a huge impact on him. I didn't want to, it's like I want to be the right. It's the thing, but there's people that they have like that moment in their life, like, yo, I'm gonna break the trajectory of my bloodline and make a change.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
So, so
Yeah.
that so that yeah. So bro, are you one of those people as well?
Yeah, like my whole family, they're like, "Oh, your cousins were in the military. Your cousins are doing this. Your cousins did." My mom will be like, "Your cousins are doing the business with me." I'm like, "Bro, respectfully, I don't give a shit." Like, that's why everyone is just living in these mediocre
Of course.
houses. Like,
Yeah.
they're
And,
just
and it's like it's like it's like bro, and it's like bro, you making 20K a month now and making less hours. Like how would that even like how would that affect your family, bro? Like you making that amount of money and just being able to provide, like how would that impact them?
right.
Especially with that.
It would definitely help him out so much because my dad is retired, my mom's not making that much money, my sisters obviously can't help, and I just I feel bad for them. They we're all separated now. My sisters don't really go back and visit.
Separated?
Yeah, because me and my middle sister, we're far away. She lives in Maryland. I'm over here in Oklahoma. It's my parents and then my other two sisters in California, but they're just they're just working all the time and yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's like, bro, it's like 6 months down the line when we are making 20K a month, bro, it's like how would things change in the family? Right?
I would be able to see them. Like we would be able to go out and do so many more things instead of
Bro, like
just
what?
thinking about like we're always thinking about oh what should when I was living back at home we were like oh what should we get for dinner, oh let's do this because it's cheap. Like I'm
Oh,
I'm sick of just always thinking of looking at the price thinking it's cheap. Like I just want everyone to
mm,
just like get what
yeah,
you want, and I'll
yeah.
be happy to pay for it.
Same thing with me, man. It's like when I first started making 30, 40K a month, I feel like the biggest thing that really changed for me was the relationship with my dad. It's like he started going on job share, and how that works is like he went from working like 4 weeks, like every single day. He'd have like one day off a week. To like now me being able to provide for him, he would work like probably 2 weeks in a month. They'd be working like 6 to 8 hours a day. And it's like what I saw with me, it's like that helped my relationship with my father so much more. Right.
Mhm.
Because I could actually get that freedom. So like you making 20K a month and working less hours, even like how would that even impact the relationship between you and your dad?
Bro, me and my dad, because like I said, when I was younger, he was sleeping in the car. He wasn't home too much. Like he would leave in the morning when I go for school. That's the only time I would see him. And then he would come
Yep.
back like the next day by the time I'm already asleep for the next day. Then the same thing, he would wake up again and just he was just always gone. And
Yeah.
he never got to like I never really got to spend quality time with him, but when it was,
Mm,
he always appreciated it, you know?
yeah.
And if I was
Yeah,
able to go
definitely.
back now, bro, it would if I was making that money, I would be able to go back home way more. I'll be able to see him. I would be able to do the things that
Yeah.
I wasn't able to do
Yeah.
when I was younger. And like he's getting old now. He's like
Yeah.
67, and
Yeah. Same age as my dad. My dad's like 66.
yeah, he's old. Like his body is just starting to decline because he worked a very heavy labor job, so he has surgery in his shoulder, and then he has two metal knees, and
Mm,
he's just like his body's just starting to decline, and I don't want to
yeah.
wait until my contract is over until I go home, you know?
Definitely. Definitely, bro. All right, man. Well, like time to make a change now, bro. Let's actually get to the 20K a month and like, actually work less hours now.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Let me I'll share my screen. I'll show you more about like what we do. And then from there, if everything looks good, we can just get you rolling. Cool.
Mhm.
Give me a second. So before I even share my screen and show you most of what we do, like what are you really looking for in like a one-on-one mentorship? Is it most like that one-on-one calls every day, or do you just want a course? Like what are you really looking for when it comes to like that one-on-one help?
I feel like a mix of it would be like good. Like he's I feel like the one-on-one course would help, and then also just being able to ask questions whenever I'm like truly stuck and I really can't get past like a certain step.
Okay. Why is that so important for you? More like that one-on-one help and having someone like, why is that so important for you?
Because like I said before, I don't want to just be guided through the whole thing, you know. Maybe through the beginning, but I don't want to just
Mhm.
I don't want my hand held through all of it because I'm not really gonna learn that much.
What do you mean?
Like if I just got my hand held through it, then
Like, what do you mean by held and handheld? Like that's different things. What do you mean by
like
handheld?
step by step telling me what to do in every single step instead of me just trying to figure it out.
Well, it's like, don't you feel like if you had all that one-on-one support and everything, and also figuring it out, like both things, don't you feel like that would put you in a better position though? Like, essentially
Yeah,
speed
for
up the
sure.
process so you can make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Mhm.
So I get where you're coming from because I was the same way. Like my biggest thing was like I want to be independent. Sure, I want to join a mentorship. Like I kind of had that thing in my mind where like, oh, I don't want my responsibility going to another person. I get where you're coming from, man. But it's like at the end of the day, we have to obviously to get into a new lifestyle, bro. Because you're essentially you investing into a program. You're essentially stepping into a new identity, bro. So you can make more money and get to that next level, right?
Yeah.
So it's obviously is a fair to say, bro. You have to start viewing new things in different ways. You can get a different outcome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's most of what I was saying. But cool. I'll share my screen, most about what we do. So it's actually, to be honest, I'll just kind of run you through it here. It's pretty simple. So there's three parts to the program, man. Part one is that there's a whole course breakdown. It's a whole A to Z breaking down. I'll show you the course, how that really looks like, and I'll kind of just break down more about like the one-on-ones and like the network as well. And then from there we can see where we can go. Just give me a second. Are we good for the next 30 minutes or so, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. You see my screen?
Um, no. Oh yeah, now I can.
Cool. So I'll give you most of the concept. This is the whole A to Z breakdown of exactly like what to do when it comes to setting up your Amazon FBA still in the most correct, efficient way. So like with setup and fundamentals, this goes over like what you need to do as soon as you join the program to get everything started out the way your own pace. So when you came in like beginner's guide, here's what you need to do as soon as you join. I'm gonna skim past it, man, because I don't want to just overload you with just random, just a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So this goes over exactly. You join the program. Here's what you need to do like today. Amazon acronym cheat sheet. This goes over like all the buzzwords and keywords and Amazon so you actually understand what it even is, right? What Amazon is.
Yep.
Give me a second. That's calling me. Give me a second. Sorry, my dad was calling me. It's pretty cool. Give me a second. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, bro. Just give me a second. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Cool. So back to what I was saying. This goes over like understanding what Amazon FBA is, account health,
Hmm.
shipping supplies. Like what like this is a good 30, 45-minute video breaking down every single part of like shipping supplies, understanding how to set up your account in the most healthy, efficient way.
Hmm.
Right. So then when you start sending out shipments, bro, your account doesn't get flagged as suspicious activity.
Hmm.
Right. So this part of setup and fundamentals literally just goes over like breaking down Amazon FBA, how to set up the account, so then you're actually eligible to start shipping out. Cool.
Yep.
Software tutorials. This goes over like the different softwares, tools, and extensions you need so you can save money on shipping, and more so about like just finding the right products and just literally just saving money on like shipping and like most of that sort of jazz. Right?
Yep.
It's a good breakdowns, 30, 40-minute videos, full keeper as well. And then sourcing methods. This goes over like how to source, like how to actually go about like sourcing products. This is Trevor. You're gonna meet him in the program. He does around 80K a month right now with Amazon FBA. He's killing it. Right. I actually met him last week. He's pretty cool guy. So you see him in the program as well. But this mainly goes over like how to the different strategies when it comes to like sourcing different products. There's like manual sourcing, reverse sourcing. This is what I use personally because it's the most simplest and easiest way when you're starting out. Sourcing to what's not going on. This is another KPF sourcing. Right, I'm not going to go too deep into it, Jordan, because I don't want to overload you, but this is probably the most efficient way. So when you start making 10, 15K a month, that's what I did. I was just using reverse sourcing because it's the most simplest way. And then I switched over to KPF brand search sourcing. There's a huge difference, bro. This goes over like how to find like really like in-depth products that no one's using. Because bro, how FBA works is when you get to your first 10, 15K a month, you're going to be using products that like most people do. It's like Colgate, toothpaste. Like that's what I made my first 15K a month with, like toothpaste and like random products like that. But when you want to get to like that next level, bro, like 20, 30, 40, 50K months, that's when you start using like products like this, like different sourcing methods, right? Strategies, this is pretty important as well, bro. Goes over like how to make products profitable, because that's a skill in itself, how to make products profitable, how to estimate shipping costs, deciding how much product to buy, what makes a product good versus bad, right? It's like, let me tell you this. So the biggest thing about this is like, sure, you're learning how Amazon FBA works, bro. But the biggest thing I really want you to learn is like, when you go to like Walmart or anything, you can immediately tell like, okay, this is what makes a product good and this is what makes a product bad. Because now, man, it's like, I'm so deep into Amazon FBA. It's like when I'm out like shopping, I can see a product and be like, oh, like that would kill it with like FBA, right? It's like this water bottle and like this, and like a phone, for example, right? It's like, cool, like this product will do so well because of different metrics. This product wouldn't do so well. So it's like learning the actual in-depth process of what makes a product good versus bad. Right? How to send out shipments. Right? It's good in-depth videos here. Dealing with order cancellations. Right? Wholesale as well. Wholesale is essentially when you start doing large shipments. Right? It's like essentially like you need a different supplier to do large shipments.
Yeah.
Right. This kind of breaks down the entire process. So like when you're making 10, 15K a month, you're probably doing like small shipments. But when you get to that next level, man, like you need to be using like 10, 15 kilogram shipments per week. That's what I did. Right. It's like finding the right supplier that can actually supply that amount of product, like that amount of volume. That makes sense. This isn't too important. I'm not going to go too much into this. This is pretty cool as well. This goes over like the top 10 winning products over the past 30 days. We have a guy in the program that's 18. His name's Danny. He's doing around 25K a month selling colon health.
Yeah.
Right. There's different, and it breaks down the entire metrics. It might look a bit complicated now, man. But obviously, when you go through the program, you learn why it makes sense, how it makes sense.
Yep.
You got little critters. There's just different products, and then also when you start making those 5, 10K a month, what I would do, this is part of the program as well. We call this the virtual assistant method. So it's like, you would hire a virtual assistant. It kind of goes the entire process here. You would have like a virtual assistant from like either India, like what, Philippines. My virtual assistant's from Philippines, right? And it's like you essentially get them to do the entire process for you, like the admin work when it comes to finding the supplier, finding the product, and actually shipping it out. And all you would have to really worry about is like when it actually lands, you would just kind of handle it from there. But there would be like mostly handling the finding the supplier, finding the product, and also just shipping it out, if that makes sense. Right. So this goes over like how to find it, the entire like standard or procedure, going over like how to really go about like the job post. Questions to ask. I'm gonna just get past, man. How to train them up. It's a whole document going like how you even train them up properly, and then also just giving them a sample project as well. So like if they're even good, like a 1 to 2 kilogram like project.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, that's like the whole A to Z breakdown sort of stuff. Like you looking at just this, do you feel like this can actually help you when it comes to like getting to that next level so you can make more money with Amazon FBA?
Yeah, for sure.
Like why though? Why do you think it could?
because it actually goes over way more than I thought it was just gonna go over. Like,
You mean?
um, I didn't even know there were strategies like sourcing methods and like that thing you said. I like that example you brought up. Like, I want to get to the point where I'm just walking around the store, I'm walking somewhere, and I'm like, oh, this product would be good. This product wouldn't be good. Like, I want to get to that point.
Yeah, but like why is that so important for you though?
Like, getting to that point or what?
Yeah, why is it so important for you to like? Because obviously it's different for everyone, Jordan. Like, why is it so important for you to like really understand like every single metric when it comes like to products and stuff?
Oh, because I just want to be familiar with it. Like, I want it to be like a second nature.
Yeah, it's just fun. To
Wait, sorry, what was that?
that's part one program. I'm going to part two and three.
Mhm.
So part two is how important is it for you to have like a network of people around you, bro? That I make like making 10, 20, 30, 50K a month. Like how important is that for you?
I think that's a really big thing because growing up, my mom would always tell me like surround people that are like always better than you, have more knowledge than you. Because if I surrounded myself with bums, like bro, I wouldn't I wouldn't learn anything. I want to be surrounded by people with good mindset, like grinding mindsets that are like just always working and trying to get better.
Yeah, of course. So that's part two, man. You get access to like over 60 people in the program. We have guys making 5K a month, three to 5K a month. And we have guys doing around 30 to 50K a month that you can obviously join, speak with, connect with, and hop on calls. If I was you, what I would do is when I first joined the program, I essentially like hit up everyone in the community. Be like, hey man, like, I just joined the program. I love to hop on a call and network. And just from that, man, a year and a half later, I have a network built up where if I have any questions regarding products, sourcing, I can just go to them and they can help me out.
Hmm.
Right. So you get access to like that whole network of stuff.
Yeah,
We also do in real life meetups as well. I think you said you're from California, right?
yeah.
So we have a few people in California as well. So you can also meet up with, also partner up with. We also like we actually have a few people in the program that have actually partnered up together, and now they're doing like pretty good months now, just from like being together. Right. So that's part two. Part three is probably the most important. You get daily one-on-one calls with Arda, right? Obviously, if you did mention, or you don't want to like you don't want to be like handheld, so it's like you having one-on-one calls every single day. It's an option you can choose. You can just book in whenever you want, but you have the ability to book in every single day,
Oh wow.
right?
Yeah.
So you have so like we have guys in the program that I've spoke to. They've said similar things to you, like oh, like I don't want to be handheld. They don't want like they want more so like they can book in whenever they want. So it's like we have guys in the program that want to do calls every day and they can. It's just we just give you the option of like, let's say today you have a question, you book in a call and you can immediately get to it.
Mhm.
So you have that option. And then how these goals are actually breaking down, it's like we have two parts. You have accountability, goes over like, cool, if your goal is 20K a month in the next 6 months, what do we have to do on a daily basis to actually hit that goal? So we give you daily tasks, we give you weekly tasks, right? And it's like, if you don't get those done, this is another thing we have is we literally call you up at the end of the week. We're like, hey man, like, where's your task?
Yeah.
Right. So we have that accountability. Like, can you actually handle that sort of accountability, bro?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So that's how the accountability part of the call works, right? A whole custom roadmap going over like what you need to do to get to 20K a month. Part two of the calls is like we have scaling calls that goes over like you come on the call, you share your screen, Arda, Yusuf, and Trevor. They break down what you've been doing right and what you've been doing like wrong. So I'll give you an example. When I joined the program, my biggest thing was when I was making like 8, 10K a month. My product was really good, but my supplier was kind of like lacking.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like me hopping on these calls, me sharing my screen, like showing them my entire dashboard. They would tell me, they're like, hey man, like Austin, you're doing good. You're doing like all right amount of months, but it's like you're getting cooked by your supplier. The guy that was actually shipping it out to me. So
Yeah.
just with that one tweak, I ended up getting a 20K a month like the next month. Just because that one small tweak.
Yeah.
So that's how the scaling call works, man. It's literally just breaking down like the entire like your dashboard, your Amazon FBA store, like what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong, and just breaking down and reverse engineering like what you need to do step by step so you can actually get to that next level.
Okay. Yeah, bro, that's actually so much better because when I was watching the video and it was like you get one-on-one calls every day, I was like, damn, bro, this dude's doing one-on-one calls with everybody like every day. But
Yeah.
nah, that definitely makes more sense. Like you get to book it whenever.
You get to book whenever, and it's like we have three people. We have like Trevor, Yusuf, Ara, and even me. I'm like I'm a coach. So it's like we have a lot of students, but we have like four coaches. right? And think about this: no one like most people don't book in every day as well, but you
Yeah.
have the option to, right?
Mhm.
So it's like, brother, you now looking at this in terms of like the entire A to Z breakdown, the network, right, of like people you get access to, and also the daily one-on-one calls and the whole roadmap. Do you honestly feel like these three things in the program can actually help you get to 20K a month and work less hours in the next 6 months?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, why do you feel like it could?
Because like I said earlier, it's way more help and way more hands-on than I thought. Like I didn't know that there were 4 coaches, and I didn't know that you were able to like book a call whenever you have a question or something like that. Like I think it's cool how you guys do that accountability thing. Like, and whenever you do the calls, like you give tasks for the day, the week, the month. Like you give goals. So like I would always just be working up to something, and then like that accountability thing. Like I think that's also fire because I'm just making
Really?
I'm not slacking. Like giving me if I was like giving me a reminder like oh I need to lock back in or something like that. But yeah, it's definitely a lot more than I expected.
For sure, bro. Like, do you have any other questions before I go into the investment sort of stuff?
No.
Yeah. Obviously, man. So like for us to actually help you make 20K a month, like so you can work less hours and actually spend more time with your dad, it is $5,000. And how normally that go do it, like how we go about doing that is we normally complete down this call. I just send you like a normal payment link. And then from there, I would just onboard you, get your phone number, make a one-on-one group chat with Arda, Yusuf, Trevor, get your Discord username and get you rolled up into the program. And how that would work from there is you get set tasks immediately when you join. So you have to complete those and then you get to book your first one-on-one call.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, bro, you ready to get rocking and rolling?
Yeah,
How you feeling, bro?
I'm excited.
Excited? You feeling a little nervous as well, bro? A little nervous?
Yeah, I mean, I was a little nervous for the call, like just wondering what it was going to be like. But after seeing like the whole program and also hearing that like I would get that whole source of people that I could always ask for help with, I think that's amazing.
Sure, bro. All right. Well, I'll get you. Actually, before I even send you the payment link, like I like to ask everyone this at the end of the call. Like, what made you, bro? Because obviously the biggest thing, like we found out on the call, was that uncertainty that held you back, right? The
Mhm.
biggest thing I want to ask you, like, what made you want to decide that you want to overcome that uncertainty today, rather than just like pushing it down the line, bro?
Uh, I just wanted to start. I'm just tired of I like I was tired of being uncertain and not taking any action. Like I know what I want in the future, but I wasn't doing anything to get like any closer to it.
Okay. Bro, I'm proud of you though. Like a lot of people do still have that uncertainty and they let that overcome them. So I'm
Yeah.
actually proud of you, bro. Right. So right, here's what I'll do now. I'll send you the payment link here.
Mhm.
Just give me a second to whip it up. And then whilst you're doing that, send me your phone number, email, and Discord user, and I'll just get you wrapped up in everything right now.
Got it.
Give me a sec.
Do I send it in the chat?
Yeah. So whilst you're doing that, I'm gonna just quickly pick up the payment link. Um, and just get you rolled in. What part of California are you from, bro?
The Valley, San Fernando Valley.
How far away is that from LA?
Just like 40 minutes.
Okay. Um, 40 minutes. Interesting. I want to go to LA, but honestly, I just don't have the time at the moment, bro. I've just been busy with like just coaching and everything. But definitely want to check that out, bro.
So you
Cool.
said my phone number.
Yeah. So I just sent you. I just sent the payment link.
Mhm.
Once you commit that on the call, you can just send through those three things. How will that know? This is a what payment link, by the way. So if you never spent more than like 3K or 5K in the past 6 months, you're gonna probably get a verification from your bank saying like, oh, like, is this even you? You just have to confirm it's you. It's pretty normal, but it might not even happen. You just gotta like you just find out. Because I mean, when I paid, I got sent a verification twice, and then it actually went through.
Oh, okay. Got it.
And once you've done that, it takes like less than 30 seconds. Just send me your, like I said, like phone number, email, and then Discord, and I'll get you wrapped in, get you rolled in.
All right.
Yep,
I just did
just
it.
got it. All right, bro. Let's get you onboarded. So send me your email, phone number, and Discord user, and I'll get you rolled in.